WPCrafter.com, episode 008, How to Create a Landing Page. Now, let me tell you at the beginning of the video, this is going to be a little longer of a video than the videos I typically put out, which are about anywhere between 5 and 8 minutes. This is going to be much longer because we're going to be doing much more from A to Z. In this video, you're going to be able to have a landing page that looks just like the one you see, where you can scroll down. There's all these different elements. The typography is styled, just looks gorgeous together. And we can just scroll down and continue to see some of the unique features of this landing page. And so anyways, this video is all about creating landing pages. This is pretty neat right here. When you click on it, it'll play a video and then take it to a sales page. So we're gonna create this landing page together. Now, most businesses need to have landing pages for their business, whether you're using some AdSense or some kind of advertising and you want to drive people to this landing page. Most businesses are just going to find themselves in that position. Now, if you order a landing page from a designer, you're going to be paying a minimum of $300. It can go up to a couple $1,000s for their design and whatever they come up with. And it can get real expensive really quick. If you just want to get in there, put something out there and try something, that's a lot of money to do that. So we're going to create this together today. And because this is a business, it is going to cost you some money. You're going to need a software plugin for WordPress to be able to have this output. Now, there's two primary ways of developing landing pages, and one of them is this software called Lead Pages, which I don't use nor recommend. It's very expensive. So if I click on Get Lead Pages, you've got these high per month charges that I just think they're too high for what they're offering and their limited amount of templates that they give you. So for instance, the cheapest plan is going to run you $37 per month, and then it goes up from there. The one you're really going to want to be on is the $67 one. But let me X out of this because I really don't like their designs or their system. What we're going to use in this video is called Optimizepress, and it's a very mature software made for WordPress. And that's what I designed this in. So this video, we're going to go through setting up a hosting account, installing WordPress, purchasing and installing Optimizepress, and having this landing page be the output. All right, so the first step is going to be to get a hosting account, and this is the web location that your website's going to be hosted on. That's going to be storing the files, and they also provide email as well. If you don't already have a solution for that, it's a good idea to just have your email at the same place. So I'm recommending to you to go with Hostgator, and the reason is they are literally the largest web hosting provider. And if you're just getting started and this is a small to medium-sized business website, your needs are going to be met just fine with Hostgator. Now, when you start having more traffic to your website and you're using it for more things, there's definitely other hosting providers that you can read about at WPCrafter.com in order to kind of upgrade your web hosting. But upgrading it also, it means it's going to cost more money per month, and Hostgator is extremely reasonable. So we're going to go through the setup process right here. So when you first go to their website, you can just click on View Web Hosting Plans. And they essentially have 3 hosting plans that you can choose from: the hatchling, the baby, and the business. And the big difference between the hatchling and the baby is with the hatchling plan, you can only host one website with the hosting account. With the baby plan, you can host unlimited websites with the web hosting account. So if you're going to have more than one website, which you very well might have at some point, it's worth the couple extra dollars to go ahead and get the baby plan. Now, each of these plans, they show this drop down, but keep in mind that the price there is reflecting a 20% off discount that you can see in this little banner. However, I have a better coupon for you and some more savings that I'm going to show you in a moment. So you have these different options. If you prepaid for 3 years, it will average out to be $6.36 a month with the 20% discount. If you just want to pay month to month, which is totally fine, it's only going to be $7.96, but that's for the first month. It's really $8.95 per month when you get down through to the order form. But I have a coupon code I'm going to give you that if you want to go month to month, it's going to make it just a penny for the first month. If you want to go 3 years, it's going to take 25% off of the price. So it's going to be a pretty good savings. So I'm just going to choose monthly and then click on order now. Okay, so the first step on completing this order is to either choose a website name. If you haven't already chosen one and registered it someplace else, you can just register it right here at Hostgator, and it makes it a bit easier. If you've already registered a website someplace else like GoDaddy or something like that, that's okay too. You can just choose this option right here. So I'm going to assume that you have not registered a website name. So right here you would choose the website you want. I'm just going to put anything in here, a really cool website.com, which is fine. So if the website that you typed in is currently available, it's going to say congratulations, it's available and you can register it. Now, they try to also upsell you here with getting the .info and .net and .org. You really don't have to go and purchase those, but if you want to secure them, you could do that. I never do that really. It's all up to you. So let's scroll down. So here we're going to confirm the package that we're choosing. And so I'm going to go with the middle plan, which was the hatchling. And right here, I'm going to go with the month to month. Here you'll choose a username and a password. Then you're going to enter your billing information, and you can just pay with a credit card or PayPal, whichever is more convenient for you. Now here's a little tricky spot. They try to sneak in all these upsells that you may or may not want. So when you register a domain name, your information you used is made public. Now, if you want it to be private, you would keep this here. It's $10 a year. If you don't want this, you can just uncheck it. Then right here is a feature called Site Lock. You definitely don't need that. And Code Guard right here, you definitely don't need that. So I'm just going to uncheck all three of those. Now here's where it gets fun. Right now, they give you this discount. You saw it on the first page of 20% off. I've got a better coupon code for you. So if you are going to just pay month to month, I've got a coupon code that you can enter in that will make the first month a penny. And to take advantage of that, you just have to type WPCrafter 1 cent. Okay, and then click on validate and it applies it. So now you can see what your startup cost is going to be. So right here it says the first month of your hosting plan, instead of $8.95, it's going to be a penny. And then right here for your website registration, instead of $15, it's going to be $12.95. Anyways, and it comes out to $12.96. Now, if you're going to take advantage of some of the discount for registering it for a longer period of time, I've got a different coupon code for you. So when you were right here and you chose whether to be 1 month, 6 months, or 12 months, for instance, if you choose 36 months, I've got a coupon code that's going to remove 25% off the entire purchase price. So let's scroll down here. So we'll get rid of this coupon and we'll type in WPCrafter25 and click on validate. That took the price down from $178 down to $133, and that's going to be literally 3 years of web hosting for only $133. So if you don't like the monthly bill, you can definitely go that route, and that's typically what I actually do when I register for new hosting, is I'll take advantage of the bigger discount because it just seems to make sense. So if you want to save 25% off, if you're going to register for get the hosting for longer than a month, definitely type WPCrafter25 and take advantage of that. So all you have to do is click on the box here to agree to their terms and conditions. Then click create an account. Now, after you do this, they're going to send you a receipt in your email, and they're also going to send you your login settings and information. Now, all you have to do is click into that email and then click on the link that's going to take you to something called cPanel, and this is what you're going to see, and this is where you're going to log in with that username, and it's going to have assigned a password for you. So once you get here, just go ahead and enter in your username and password, and then this is what your control panel is going to look like. Now, don't get overwhelmed by it. It's actually pretty simple. There's just lots of different icons of items that Hostgator is actually trying to sell you. What we're going to do, though, is we're just going to install WordPress now, and it's extremely easy to do with Hostgator. They make it really easy, and there's actually several links in the control panel here to accomplish it. So for instance, right here, it says get started with WordPress today. You can click on that and it will take you there. And we can scroll down here just a little bit to where it says software and services, and you can click on here where it says quick install, and that will take you to install WordPress as well. And here's another item called Fantastico, and that will help you install WordPress. But what we're going to do is just go ahead and click on install now, and it's going to pull up a screen that looks like this. It's going to say quick install. And actually what this is, you can do more than just install WordPress. You can install all types of web-based applications. It's pretty neat, but we're going to just deal with WordPress right now. So when you get to the screen, go ahead and click on continue. Now, what you want to do here is there's going to be a drop down to choose your domain name that you just ordered. And so for me, I added a domain called staging.wpcrafter.com. However, yours will be whatever the domain name that you just registered. So all you have to do is fill out these few pieces of information. The first thing is the email address that's going to be associated with a user account in WordPress for you. A title of your blog, you can put anything in here because we're going to really change that in WordPress. The admin user, now this is one thing that I want you to not put something obvious. So you might think, I'll just put the username admin. That's the last thing you want to do. Or I'll just put the name of the website. You don't want to do that either. You want something different, like maybe your name in here as the admin user. And that's for security purposes. If you just use user or admin or administrator, someone that might want to hack into your website, they're already going to know your username, and that's not good. So it would just be a matter of finding out your password at that point. So that's why you always want to use something that is not the obvious. And for passwords, you don't want to use password. It's the same concept. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this out right now. Okay, now that I have this all filled out, all you have to do is click on install now and just sit tight. It's only going to take about maybe 10 or 15 seconds, and it's going to fully install WordPress for you. And here it says congratulations. It shows you your username. It gives you the password it generated. You can change this password if you want, and here's the link to log in. So that completes this stage of the process. You've already done so much. You've already purchased and registered a website name. You've created a hosting account. You've already installed the platform on the hosting account and got the initial configuration in. So next we're going to start working on the website. All right, so the first step is to purchase this software that I recommend called Optimizepress. Now, this is the Optimizepress website, and it tells you what it does, but I'm going to walk you through it as well. So what it is it's three things actually. There's a theme, a plugin, and another plugin for membership sites. So what it is a way of creating sales pages, landing pages, membership portals, complete launch funnels, and authority blog sites. I question the authority blog sites, though. I don't know anyone that really uses this on an authority blog site, but it does these other things really, really well. So let me try to explain more what it is through their website here. So you're going to be able to make landing pages that are separate from the design of your WordPress site. And I'll show you in more depth what that means. And you can make these separate pages used for sales and marketing, for training, for webinar registrations. And one of the plugins will actually help you secure certain pages so that you're making a secure membership portal. You can make product launch funnels, and everything's mobile responsive. So let's continue scrolling down. And the way it works is it's pretty neat. I'm going to walk you through it. It has this live editor where you can kind of see the different elements on the page and you can edit things. It's pretty easy to work with. Everything's mobile responsive. And so here it gives you a little bit more information. The software works with WordPress, and there's a theme version and a plugin version. And what that means is if you wanted to use the theme version of Optimizepress, you don't need a separate theme. You can do everything in this Optimizepress theme. However, if you already have a WordPress theme that you really like the design, you can just use the plugin. Now, I tend to use the plugin only, but you can use whatever makes more sense to you. Now, it's going to come with 30 templates that you can easily, with a few mouse clicks, implement. So these are different templates for landing pages, thank you pages, membership portals, and whatnot. And kind of the backbone of building out one of these pages is these different things that they call custom elements. And I'll show you what those are. So essentially you build a landing page with a series of different elements for testimonial boxes, different images, bullet boxes, whatever. You can see the different ones here, but I'm going to show you more. So anyways, if you are ready to make the purchase, you can just click on this big green button here, and it's going to take you to the different pricing table here to see the different options. So there's 3 different ways to purchase this, or 3 different options. One is just this core package, and it includes a license to use it on 3 different sites. Then there's this publisher package. It's a license to use it on 10 different sites. And then for $297, you can use it on as many sites as you want. I personally own this $297 package. However, if you're just starting out, you can get this $97 package. I'm sure if you came to the point where you needed it on a 4th site, that they would let you upgrade and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Now, they do issue a license code per site. And so 3 means 3. 10 means 10. Unlimited means 50. They give you 50 licenses, and then if you use those all up, they'll issue another batch of licenses. So anyways, just choose the one that you want. So I'll just click on Get Pro now, and it's going to take you to this limited special offer. Now you can actually order this whenever you want if you wanted to. You don't need to order it now. And essentially what it is a membership program called their club membership. I'm going to show you what's included visually, and basically it says here you get new templates every month. Advanced training, it's very limited on the advanced training they give you. These resources are very limited that they give you, and the customizations is limited. You really are only going to use this for new templates. So I showed you just a moment ago that it includes 30 templates, but if you get this club membership, you're going to get a ton more templates, fresh designs that are modern, they look great, and you're going to get those month in and month out. Now the cost of that is $17 a month. It does say it's normally $29 a month. Well, it's still $17 a month. It's been $17 a month since it was released about a year ago. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Yes, give me access to the exclusive Optimize Member Club, or Optimizepress Club. And so the first thing you want to do here at the order form is choose your country, fill out the form. Now, if you are going to use a Visa or a MasterCard, then just fill out this form and you're good to go. However, if you're going to use something else or want to use PayPal, you got to scroll to the bottom, and there's this little tiny text here that says if you want to use PayPal, click here. So just go ahead and click there if that's what you want to do, is use PayPal. Now, after you submit your order, you're going to receive an email with a link to Optimizehub.com. That's the membership site where you're going to be able to download everything. And it's going to issue you a username and a password. So I'm going to go ahead and click into that area right now. Okay, when you first log in and click on downloads, right here, you're going to see the 3 downloads. It's the, like I said, the theme, the plugin, and the plugin version of the theme, and then this plugin right here called Optimize Member is what you'll use to secure the pages if you're creating a membership, a secure membership site. So let's go ahead and download all of these now. Okay, now while those are downloading, I am going to show you the Clubhouse that was a purchase option in the prior video. So all you have to do is click on Clubhouse. Now, when I click on it, it's going to take me to it. When you click on it, if you didn't subscribe to it, it's going to take you to an order page for it. So what we want to do is click on this right here where it says Clubhouse Template Library. So I'm going to be showing you kind of the inside look of what is actually inside the Clubhouse, whether you purchased it or not. And if you didn't, you'll be able to see the different templates that are in there. So first of all, here's the latest ones. Let me count it just so you can know how many you can expect each month. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So in the last month, there was 13, count them, 13 templates. So 13, you paid $17 for it. It's pretty good. So if you want to look at any of these templates, you click on it, and then you click on this little expand option, and you can see what that template's going to look like. Scroll down, you can see they're designed very, very nice, and pretty much a lot of these, all you have to do is modify your text and maybe modify these images there, and you're pretty much good to go. So I'm going to click off of that. And so there's lots of designs to choose from. So just last month, here's this landing page. Right here's a webinar registration page, which is pretty nice right here. And so I was matching. Here's another landing page. This is a smaller, shorter one. All right. And here was a pretty nice one. Let me open that up and scroll up to the top. So you've got a big headline. Your user can click on this and a video will pop up in a Lightbox. Just really nice designs here. So if you want something different, like for instance, just something with a video and an opt-in form, you've got this right here. There's lots of different variations of it. Here's a nice simple sales page that you see a lot of. You've got a big headline, a video, and then your add to cart button. And so you can scroll down. They also have different templates as well. Actually here, let me show you, is a launch funnel. So that's where there might be several videos, and you get the people to come to your website and watch each video, and then you're priming them essentially for this sales page at the end. And here's some other different pages. And it's also important to note, let me scroll down, that you're going to get other kind of useful templates as well, like an email confirmation template. Here's a download page template right here. And here's a series of templates that would be suitable for any kind of business. So this could be used for your next business right here. Put an image there or something, and to use for any business purpose. And then there's these smaller ones here. So you got this wide variety of pages that are available to you. So anyways, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and download this showcase one right here. Okay, now what you're going to want to do is leave this page open and then click on to licensing. And when you click on there, it's going to give you your license codes. And it issues one license code per site that you're going to use, and you can only use it on one site. So now that everything's downloaded and ready to go, we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so now that we've purchased and downloaded Optimizepress, we've signed up for hosting, we've installed WordPress. Now I'm going to go ahead and install the Optimizepress plugin on the WordPress installation here. So the first important step is to go to where it says Media and then click right here where it says Add New. Now, the Optimizepress plugin and theme, they're both under 20 megabytes in size. Now, depending on the host you're using, if you're using Hostgator, you're not going to have a problem. But if you're using some more restricted web host or low cost or maybe even free web hosts, they restrict on how large a file can be that you upload. And the way you can see what your limit is to click on Media and then Add New. And see right here it says maximum upload size 100 megabytes. So I know that the Optimizepress is less than 20 megabytes. So I know I'm going to be able to upload it and not have a problem. If your install is saying that it's less than 20 megabytes, like say 10 megabytes or something like that, or 15, it needs to be 20 or greater. Trying to install the plugin or the theme through the WordPress interface is just not going to work for you. You're going to have to do it via FTP. And I've got a separate video for that. And even Optimizepress has a video on that. So it's not too complicated, but it is a few extra steps. So I'm going to go ahead and install the Optimizepress plugin. Going to go to Plugins and click on Add New. And then I'm going to click on Upload. Then I'm going to drag and drop it right there and then click Install Now. Now, depending on your internet speed, this might take a minute or two because we're literally uploading a 20 megabyte file. So it is going to take a little bit of time. Now, while you're waiting for this, it's probably a good idea to log back into the Optimize Hub and click on licensing and copy one of those license codes into your clipboard. Now, I'm going to do that now, but I'm not going to show you because I need to protect my license codes. All right, I just copied a license code into my clipboard. Okay, now it's done uploading. It's unzipping the plugin and getting everything set up that needs to get set up. Now, I obviously fast forwarded it a little bit. This whole process probably took about 2 or 3 minutes, which is completely normal. Now, I have a pretty good internet connection, so if you're on maybe like a DSL connection or something like that, it's going to take a bit longer for you. But anyways, all right, it's showing that it's installed. And it's also going to put some images into the WordPress media area for the 30 templates that it comes with. All right, it is all installed. All I have to do now is click on Activate Plugin. Okay, and then click on WordPress here. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're probably going to get an error message up here about the API key that your license key needs to be installed. You're going to want to click on Dashboard and then scroll down and click on right here where it says API key. Enter your API key. Then scroll all the way down and click on Save Settings. Then your API key is going to be associated with this website you've installed it on, and you will have used one of your license codes. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to set up a landing page or any type of page in Optimizepress. So you're going to just need to click on Page Builder right here, and it's going to pop this overlay right here. And then right here you come up with the name of the page. I'm just going to call this Test Landing Page. Then right here it creates a slug for the page, so that would be whatever the name of your website is, /test-landing-page. You can change it and then click on Check Availability, and that is available. Right here is if you want to put a page thumbnail, you can skip that step. And then right here, we choose the design that we want. So we can click on Use a Content Template. And then when you scroll down here, it's going to show you the 30 templates or so that it says are included. So here's your home pages that it comes with, some membership page templates that it comes with, some simple opt-in pages right here, and there's quite a few there. And then there's some other pages. These would be different download pages and things like that. Here's a frequently asked question page. Here's some sales pages and some webinar registration pages. Now, what I'm going to do is actually use that template that I downloaded from the club membership. So I'm going to click on Upload Content Template, and then I'm going to just drag and drop it right there and click on Install Now. And it says that it was uploaded and installed successfully. Now I just need to scroll down and select it, and it will always be available for me to select in the future. And here it is. It was called the Showcase Sales page. And I'm going to scroll down and click on Proceed to Step 2. Okay, Step 2 just pretty much brings up their live editor right here. And when your page is created, it's going to be in draft mode right here. So what I'm going to do is put it in Publish. Then I'm going to click on this Save and Continue, and it's going to save it, and now it is a live page. And then I'm going to click on View Public Link right here. It's going to actually open it up in a new page. So now the page is live on my website, and you can see right here is it's a very nice looking page. It would have cost a lot of money to hire someone to create this for me, and I haven't even gone through and edited it yet, but you can see it's right here, and it's pretty much just a matter of changing some images and some text, and then it is going to be good to go. So let me click on back to the live editor. And it's really easy to change items. So you can see when I hover my mouse over something, or let's just call it an element, call it properly. So right here, this is an element. It has it kind of puts it in this dotted box, and then there's these controls in the top right. And this is the edit control, and I click on that, and I'm going to be able to just change what the headline says. So why don't I just change this to landing pages? Made easy. And then you can scroll down, you can modify the size, the font, and all these different aspects of it. I'll just click on Insert, and you can see my text has been updated. And you can just keep doing that as you scroll down. If you want to change the image, it's simple. You would click on Edit right here, and then you would just select your file. So you can see how easy that is. Here's a testimonial. You can change the headshot. You can change the quote. These are different icons that it actually comes preloaded with. And we can scroll down. We can add elements if we wanted to. So say right here, I wanted to add something. I can click on Add Element, and here's a list of all the different elements that are available for to be inserted. There's just so many different things, a countdown timer. I mean, there's a lot here. They also have a search feature right here where you can just type in the name. So if I wanted to put an image in, I would just type image right there, and right here choose if I wanted some kind of a frame around it, like that, and then choose my file, and it's as simple as that. And most of the different elements have like a video associated with it, so I can click this little eye, and then a video is going to pop up right here and explain about it. You can also move items around and reorder them. So if I wanted to take this whole section right here, I can click on this and move it around, and move it up or down a different section. And you can do the same thing for the different elements. If I wanted to move it around, I would click on this, and you can see I just moved it right there. So let me actually put that back so it looks good. So you can do that as well. Now, I wanted to show you one of my favorite features in Optimizepress. And you might have heard of this. It's called a two-step opt-in, where maybe there's a box that says, get your instant access now. Someone clicks on that thinking they're going to get the instant access, but instead what they get is a pop-up asking them to join your list, asking them for their name and their email address. Well, Optimizepress has that as a feature, but it's actually way more powerful the way they implement it. So for instance, right here, when you click on the play button, it pulls up a Lightbox with a video, and then the get access now or purchase now button. And so this is called the Overlay Optimizer. I know it's kind of quite the name, but we can go ahead and we can modify what pops up here. So if I go back in to the landing page and scroll to the very top, right here I have the different settings for it. So I can click on this, and then it pulls up this Overlay Optimizer, and I can change the headline, I can change the video, and I can change what happens when this button is clicked. And you can do that all pretty easily. You can add different elements as well if you wanted. Oh, just a quick note, let me show you how easy it is to work with video. You can click on that edit, and right here you can just plug in the URL of your video or YouTube, but this has an embed code because it's a Vimeo. So with those three options, it's real easy to get your videos playing in here. So anyways, I'm going to close that Overlay Optimizer, and let's see what else is available down here. Okay, the Get Started Now. Let's see what happens when we click on the Get Started Now button. Okay, it actually isn't set to do anything. So you're going to want to edit these buttons to where they go. So if you click on the Edit option, it's going to pull up first the different settings to design the button. But then when we scroll down a bit, right here, you can put the link in of what's going to happen when someone actually clicks on it. So if it goes to a sales page or something along those lines, you can just paste your link in and then click on the Insert button. So there you have it. This is Optimizepress installing the plugin and then creating a landing page. So now what I'm going to do is click on Save and Close. And it's going to take me here to the Pages area. And if you want to get back into the live editor, just hover your mouse over the Optimizepress page and then click on Live Editor. It also has a nice clone feature, so you can easily clone a page that you've worked with. Now, the best thing about using the Optimizepress plugin is it doesn't modify the way your website looks. So if I visit the site, it's still going to have this default look right here, even though if I click on the link to the landing page, it's going to look like this. So it's a very powerful way of creating all the landing pages or pages that you want and have the design be separate from your standard website design theme. Now, there's tons of tutorials in the Optimizepress customer portal. You can go back into it and scroll down, and there's a starter guide, how to install it. I already showed you how. And here is a section for the basics and the various things that you'd want to do. So if you want to set up a membership site, I'm going to do a video on that. You just click here and it comes up here with all the different information that you would want to know about how to do that. It's actually pretty simple and easy. So that's how I create landing pages in WordPress. And if there's something that I might have left out in this video, why don't you just leave a comment or head on over to my blog and leave a comment there, and maybe I can make a follow-up video if there was any specific question you have that I did not answer. And once again, all the links to Optimizepress and to Hostgator are below. Thanks for watching this video. Hey, we'd appreciate it if you took a moment to click on the thumbs up button and to share this video with your friends. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and take a moment to go over to our website, leave us a comment, ask us a question, but sign up for our newsletter. Thanks again for watching this video, and make sure you connect with us on these social networks.